Welcome students. The next part of the nuclear physics is range of alpha particles. So in the last lecture we have discussed what are the properties of alpha particle and what are the properties of beta and gamma. All those things we have studied, and the continued part of that is the range of alpha particle we are going to discuss. So for that, let us consider a container. This is filled with a gas. So container is filled with a gas, and consider a radioactive element. So radioactive element that is going to emit, let us suppose it is emitting the alpha radiations. Alpha means 2 protons and 2 neutrons at a time, it is coming out from the radioactive source. So now the alpha particle which enters the container that is containing gas. So what happens in the properties already we have discussed, alpha particle is having high ionizing power. The ionization power of alpha particle is very high. It is having high ionization power. So since the alpha particle enters the gas which is filled in a container, what happens? This alpha particle, this ionizes the gas. So this gas becomes the ion. So when the ionization takes place means energy of the alpha particle, this should be greater than or equal to ionization energy of the gas. So when this condition satisfies, then only the gas is going to ionize, otherwise no. The condition is, once again I will repeat, the energy of the alpha particle should be greater than or equal to energy of the ionizing gas. If this condition satisfies, then only this gas will become the ion. So when the alpha particle enters the gas, so alpha particle, this is going to ionize the gas. So if the condition E alpha is greater than or equal to EIG, if this satisfies, then what happens? Continuously this alpha particle that is ionizing the gas means energy of alpha particle, it is continuously decreasing. So there will be a situation where the energy of the alpha particle becomes less than the energy of the ionizing gas. So if this condition is achieved means, then the ionization process that is going to stop. So alpha particle enters the gas and the gas becomes ion. So gas becomes ion means what? There will be number of electrons which will be there inside the gas, and as it ionizes, alpha particle ionizes the gas, the energy of the alpha particle continuously decreases, and there comes a situation where energy of the alpha particle becomes less than the energy of the ionization energy of the gas. So at that time what happens? This alpha particle, so this is going to catch up 2 electrons. So this is, alpha particle is having plus 2 charge. So as it is having plus 2 charge and the energy is less, already because of the ionization of the gas there are number of electrons in the gas. So this alpha particle, this is going to catch 2 electron from this gas. Then what happens? This becomes neutral helium atom. So already we know that alpha particle is nothing but 2 proton and 2 neutron, which is having deficiency of 2 electrons. So when the energy of alpha particle is less than the ionization potential of the gas, then what happens? This alpha particle is going to catch 2 electrons from the gas and it becomes neutral helium atom. So then the passage of the alpha particle inside the gas, there it is going to stop. Now we'll move for the definition of the range of alpha particle. What is range of alpha particle? The distance through which an alpha particle travels in a substance before coming to rest. So when it comes to rest means when the alpha particle which is having deficiency of 2 electron, it is going to catch 2 electrons from the gas. So then it comes to the rest, it will not move further. So until that there will be the motion of the alpha particle inside the gas. So the distance through which the alpha particle travels inside the substance, inside the gas molecule before coming to rest, that we call as range of alpha particle, and this is very important definition for the point of exam. So next part is factors affecting the range of alpha particle. Factors affecting the range. So on what factors the range of alpha particle means, at what distance it is going to cover inside the gas, that depends on, first one, initial energy of alpha particle. So with what energy the alpha particle is going to enter the gas, so on that factor, so this range of alpha particle depends. So if the initial energy of the alpha particle is more, then the distance through which it is traveling inside the gas, that will be more. So if the initial energy is more, then the range will be more. Second factor is the ionization potential. Ionization potential. So if the ionization potential of the gas is more, then the range that it is going to cover inside the gas, that will be less. So if the ionization potential of the gas is less, then the more range that the alpha particle is going to cover inside the gas. Then the third one is nature of the gas. Nature of the gas and pressure of the gas. Pressure of the gas. So these are the factors that is affecting the range of alpha particle. So next part in this is theory of alpha decay, which is also called as tunneling effect. So what is this? Before going to this, so we have to consider a radioactive nucleus. Let us consider this is the radioactive nucleus. So now consider a alpha particle which is present here. So this is the alpha particle which is present inside the nucleus, and this nucleus is present in the atom. This is the radioactive atom. So now this alpha particle which is present inside the nucleus, so this is having less energy. It is having less energy, that's why this is there inside the nucleus. If it is having more energy, then this alpha particle could have come out of the nucleus. So how much energy, minimum energy that the alpha particle which is present inside the nucleus should have is almost, this should be equal to 20 mega electron volt. So if the energy of the alpha particle is greater than this 20 mega electron volt, then the alpha particle could come out of the nucleus. So if the energy of the alpha particle is less than 20 mega electron volts, then we have to consider this alpha particle will be there inside the nucleus. So now this is this lack of energy of the alpha particle, this you can call as potential barrier. This is stopping that the alpha particle to come out of the nucleus. So that is what we call as potential barrier. So this is stopping the alpha particle to come out of the nucleus. So if the energy of the alpha particle is greater than this 20 mega electron volt, then the alpha particle could come out of the nucleus. If the energy is less, then it will be always there inside the nucleus. So now then what happens is, if the alpha particle, if it comes out of the nucleus, so what the scientists have observed is, the alpha particle which is coming out of the nucleus, this alpha particle will be having the energy ranging from 4 mega electron volt to almost 10 mega electron volt. So energy of the alpha particle coming out of the nucleus is 4 mega electron volt to 10 mega electron volt, but the condition is what? To come out of the nucleus, how much energy that the alpha particle should have is greater than 20 mega electron volt. So this is there, this could not explained by the classical theory. If you consider alpha as the particle, then you cannot explain this. Alpha particle is obviously coming out, but the potential barrier is how much? 20. The alpha particle should have is more than the 20 mega electron volt energy. This much energy that alpha particle should have, but the alpha particle which is coming out of the nucleus, that is having the energy 4 mega electron volt to 10 mega electron volt. So where this is going, this could not explain by the classical theory. That's why this theory was explained by the quantum mechanics. So in the quantum mechanics, what we are considering as alpha, it is particle, means it is having both dual nature, that is it behaves as a wave and it behaves as a particle. So with the help of this quantum theory, so this effect was explained. So why the energy of the alpha particle is 4 mega electron volt to 10 mega electron volt, though the potential barrier is 20 mega electron volt. So now to explain this theory of alpha decay, so we have to consider alpha particle is having the dual nature, that is wave nature and the particle nature. So now consider a alpha particle as a wave. So now initially this alpha particle is moving inside the nucleus. So it is having both wave nature and the particle nature. So now this is what I have considered. This is the potential barrier. Because of lack of this much energy, the alpha particle will be there inside the nucleus and it is moving as a wave inside the nucleus. So now to come out of this potential barrier, so what the actually this alpha particle is doing is it is consuming its own energy. The alpha particle consumes its own energy and it leaks through the potential barrier. Means energy of the alpha particle which is coming out of the nucleus will be less. So this is having the less energy. So amplitude of the wave it is decreasing, means what, the energy of the alpha particle which is coming out of the nucleus, that will be having the less energy. So that's why why we are getting the energy of the alpha particle which is coming out of the nucleus is 4 mega electron volt to 10 mega electron volt is, this is the reason. So alpha particle to come out of the potential barrier, it is consuming its own energy and it comes out of the potential barrier. That's why the energy of the alpha particle which is coming out of the nucleus is having this much energy, even though the potential barrier energy is 20 mega electron volt. So this theory we can explain by considering this alpha particle only as the wave nature. By considering particle as the wave which behaves as the wave, then only we can explain the theory of this alpha decay. So now this effect is called as what? Tunneling effect. So this is called as tunneling effect. What is this tunneling effect means? The alpha particle which behaves as a wave, this hits the potential barrier and it leaks through the potential by consuming its own energy, and as a result the alpha particle come out of the nucleus with the less energy than the potential barrier, and the effect is called as what? Tunneling effect.